Hello there. I want to start by inviting you to take a comfortable breath, just one, in and out. Let's begin from a place of calm. We're going to talk about something that matters deeply, something that lives inside each of us. We're going to talk about inner strength, but we'll talk about it in a way you might not expect. Inner strength is not always loud. It does not always arrive with a roar or a grand gesture. It often doesn't look like the hero in a movie. More often, real durable strength shows up quietly. It lives in the small, seemingly insignificant choices we make every day. It's a seed already planted within you. It grows from simple human things you likely do without noticing. For so long, many of us have been handed a very specific, a very narrow definition of strength. We have been taught that strength is about pushing through, no matter the cost. It is about having all the answers, never showing fear, winning every argument. We picture someone invulnerable, someone who never wavers, someone who never trembles, someone who certainly never admits they're in over their head. This cultural blueprint of strength is noisy, loud declarations, bold actions. It's the stuff of legends and action movies and far from our everyday lives. Real strength is quieter, softer, more resilient than the armored version. It's the courage to say, I don't know, to say, I need help. Redefining strength opens new possibilities. Most people, when they think of taking action or demonstrating strength, picture movement. They imagine speaking up, stepping forward, making a decisive move. But I want to propose that one of the most powerful and courageous actions you can take is actually an act of stillness. It is the pause. The pause is that small, intentional space you create between what happens to you and how you respond to it. It can be as short as a single conscious breath. It can be the moment you take one small step back from a heated conversation. In that tiny sliver of time, something magical happens. The automatic, reactive part of your brain quiets down. The thoughtful, intentional part of you gets a chance to come online. Think about it in the simplest terms. Your phone buzzes with a text message. It instantly makes your stomach clench. The old automatic reaction might be to fire back a response immediately, fueled by anger, defensiveness, anxiety. The pause, however, looks different. It looks like putting the phone down. It looks like walking into the other room. It looks like taking 3 slow, deep breaths before you even think about what you are going to write. Let's be honest for a moment. The idea of pausing sounds simple, but putting it into practice can feel incredibly difficult, almost unnatural. When we are triggered, our bodies are flooded with a powerful cocktail of neurochemicals designed for one thing: immediate action. The fight, flight, freeze response is a deeply ingrained, primitive survival mechanism. It does not want to pause. It wants to run or yell or shut down completely. So, when you try to insert a moment of stillness into that powerful biological current, you are essentially going against millions of years of evolutionary programming. It is going to feel uncomfortable. It might even feel dangerous. Your mind will likely jump in with 1,000 reasons why pausing is a terrible idea. Now let's turn our attention inward. So much of our conversation about strength is focused on how we interact with the outside world, how we handle conflict, how we face challenges, how we speak to others. But a huge and often overlooked dimension of inner strength is revealed in how we speak to ourselves. It is the voice that replays our mistakes on a loop, the one that tells us we are not good enough. We often learn to use this harshness as a motivational tool. We think that shame is a good motivator, that self-criticism will keep us from getting lazy. And in the short term, this strategy can sometimes appear to work. But over the long haul, this approach is incredibly corrosive. It depletes our energy, erodes our confidence, and leaves us exhausted. It is like trying to run a marathon by constantly whipping yourself. Real, sustainable strength looks radically different. It is about holding yourself to standards of excellence, but holding them with gentle hands, not an iron fist. Imagine you made a mistake at work. The practice of self-kindness interrupts that spiral. It might sound like, okay, that was a mistake. It feels awful right now. What can I learn? The kind voice says, you have done enough today. Your body needs rest. It's okay to stop. It's about protecting that small flame, actually. There is a profound idea, Jordan Peterson suggests. Treat yourself like someone you're responsible for helping. We instinctively know what to do. Eat well, rest when we're sick, speak with kindness. This gap between how we care for others and how we care for ourselves is where so much of our energy drains away. Steward your resources, your energy, your attention, your physical and emotional well-being. So we have talked about the pause, and we have talked about self-kindness. They come to life in the messy, mundane, ordinary moments of our daily existence. Living from a place of inner strength does not mean life is suddenly conflict-free. Problems will still arise. Your kids will still have meltdowns. You will still get disappointing news. The goal is not a perfect life, but a different way of moving through the imperfect one you have. You learn to listen to subtle cues, the clenched jaw, the tight shoulders, the shallow breath, and treat them as information. You learn to rest before you break, not after. Imagine a typical chaotic morning. The alarm didn't go off, the milk is gone, one kid can't find their shoes. The old pattern might be to escalate with the chaos. Living from inner strength might look like taking one single deep breath in the middle of the kitchen. It might look like keeping your voice steady and solving one problem at a time. Shoes first, then breakfast. You're still in the chaos, but you are not of the chaos. Let's drill down on one small choice, the choice to engage in fewer battles. In a world urging opinions on everything, disengaging can feel radical. How much energy do you spend on low-stakes conflicts? Inner strength discerns which battles are truly yours and which to leave. In that space, ask, in an hour, a day, a week, will this matter? More often than not, the answer is no. Let it go. You're no longer yanked by provocations. You are grounded in your own center. As we draw this conversation to a close, I want to be very clear about one thing. This journey into quiet strength is not about arriving at a destination called perfectly strong. It is not a finish line you cross. This is a practice. It is a place you return to, again and again and again. Some days you will nail the pause and speak with grace. Other days, you will get hijacked by emotion. These days are not evidence that you have failed. The goal is to get back up with a little more grace and a little less self-judgment. I invite you to let what resonates sit with you for a while. Let it be a gentle reminder, a quiet seed. Give it space, give it patience. The practice. Notice the impulse. Take one breath. Check your inner tone. Choose one tangible act of care. There is no grand finale, only the quiet, courageous work of returning home to yourself. That is where true strength is forged. Remember, this quiet power is not a foreign concept you need to import into your life. It is already living inside you. It might be buried under years of conditioning to be louder, tougher, faster. But it is there. It is in your capacity for love, your desire for connection, and your innate wisdom. Your work is not to invent it, but to uncover it. Trust the small things. Trust the pause. Trust the deep breath. Trust the moment you choose to let an argument go. Trust the decision to go to bed when you're tired. These are not insignificant acts. They are the building blocks of a resilient spirit. Today, just once, notice the space before reaction. Catch one harsh thought and replace it with a kinder one. Allow yourself a moment of rest without apology. Let one small, quiet act be your practice. It is slow, it is steady, it is real. It is the quiet, powerful work of returning home to the strongest, truest, and most authentic version of yourself. And it is a journey worth taking, one gentle breath at a time. Thank you for walking a little ways with me today. Be kind to yourself out there. Inner strength deepens through allowance, not pressure. Welcome to the journey of noticing it, cultivating inner strength and healing from within.